Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is another episode of Hypixel Skyblock. I talked to the traveling zookeeper today and he was selling a tiger pet. This was a great addition for me and it was a combat pet, and I went to Cat right away and decided to upgrade him. After talking to Cat, I later on went to Spawn and talked to the baker who gave me the 337th New Year cake. I also had enough ingredients for a prismarine blade for the next time I go fishing, and I made sure to enchant it. I also got a rock pet from all of this lapis minion mining I've been doing, which is 20,000 ores. And because I had two lesser rarity rock pets, I decided to sell those at spawn. This one gave me 10,000 coins for my common rock pet, and then this one gave me 50,000 coins for my uncommon rock pet. And I went to pick up my tiger pet that had now upgraded to uncommon, but then I decided to upgrade it again before I even went and used it. Back at my base, I decided it was time to finally do a little bit more work on my island. This is something that I will just continuously work on, but for now I decided to add a little ramp up to a spot where I could put down all of my minions. This was pretty nice and also helped me construct what I want to do in the future for my island. After putting all those down, I made sure to clear out the other ones like cocoa beans. At the garden, I had plenty of visitors lined up that wanted to talk to me, and unfortunately, I hated their deals. Enchanted pumpkins, no. And even Jacob was the only one that actually wanted something wheat related, so I gave him some stuff. And then Leo also wanted hay bales. I talked to Anita at spawn now that I had some Jacob's tickets and bought an infinite dirt wand. I also got a couple of things of biofuel, 4 to be exact, so that I could make some more compost. Here at the compost machine, I put in all of my fuel and then a bunch of organic matter like wheat and seeds to get some more compost. In the meantime, I was farming. After doing a bit of farming, I talked to Maddox and did some more Revenant Cores, just killing some zombies so that I could get closer to some better Slayer stuff. Then it was time for some dungeons. In the dungeons, I made sure to stay as my tank class, but I noticed I was doing quite a bit more damage than I have in the past. I've just gotten better gear and stronger and some more talismans, and I was really happy about it. And I even dropped a rare spicy dreadlord sword that is game-changing for me for dungeons. I also decided to start making some combat mining and like farming sacks so that I could keep my inventory clear. I also made this farming island, which was pretty funny. And finally my compost was done, so I used that, but not before making a few portals, like to the barn and to the mushroom island and even to the gold mine and the deep caverns. And at the gravel mines, a place that I'd never been to, I talked to Rick, who wanted some iron ingots so that he could give me this pretty ugly shovel. After talking to Rick, I made sure to collect a bunch of gravel for the future. And then I made a portal to the spider's den as well. Finally, I'm putting that compost to use. Now that I had 5 total, I unlocked a second plot in which I had to clean up again, but this time instead of wheat, I wanted to put down potatoes. I want to eventually get all the crops, but for right now I just had a few potatoes that I planted down, and I'll continue to keep upgrading this and planting more and more potatoes so I can do Jacob's ticket competitions like I'm doing right now with the wheat. This was stressful because I started it late and I barely made it into bronze, as you can see on the side, before it ended, and I honestly wasn't sure if I got the bronze medal. But luckily I did just in time get the bronze medal for the first ever Jacob's contest that I've done. From the rewards, I got a turbo wheat book that I put on my rookie hoe so that I would get more wheat. And I also got a small farming sack. And to end this episode off, I spent a little bit of time in the dragon's nest just killing all types of mobs and just trying to see if I could drop any kind of good loot, but unfortunately I did not. And that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.